everybody. Hi, guys. Oh my gosh, I am back, and I just saw the My Little Pony film. Oh my god, it was amazing. I know I've been gone for a long time, but you know what? I'm back with this review, and I'm not alone. I brought my best friend, Ray.
Hi, guys.
And we saw the movie together. It was amazing. We had the theater to ourselves.
It was amazing to just be the only two people in the theater. That has never happened to me like that before.
We literally sat in the center handicap row. No one was there to tell us not to.
Well, I am handicapped, so it didn't matter anyway. So.
That's true, yes. Yeah. And, you know, we had this huge screen all to ourselves. We could laugh. We could just kick off our shoes and just have, like, live conversation. And if there was somebody else in the theater, they were either invisible or just really quiet.
Or didn't care.
Yes! So, yeah, we saw the film, and we were literally amazed by the animation. It was so freaking fluid. I mean, I literally, whenever Celestia, even though she wasn't on the screen very long, I could not stop looking at her. She was absolutely gorgeous. And you said something about Tempest.
Yeah, I loved how Tempest looked and how she moved. I thought it was a really nice change from the way that it usually is in the animation of the series. It was a nice change. I enjoyed watching Tempest. Like, every time she moved, my eyes were on Tempest. Though at the beginning, my eyes were on Twilight, because, I don't know, did you see her face?
Yes, that was very fluid.
I loved how they emoted all the ponies.
Yes.
It was really well done.
It was extremely emotional. The way her face moved, her eyes, the eyes on all the ponies was amazing.
Yeah, the eyes are huge.
They were huge and so adorable. And then the music was amazing. You know, I mean, Emily Blunt, who voices Tempest, her song blew my mind and has literally pulled me into buying the soundtrack as soon as I can. That is amazing. And Sia was amazing. You were surprised. You didn't even realize.
I didn't. When I first saw, what was that pony's name again? I can't remember.
I can't
Songbird.
remember. Just call her Sia Pony.
Sia Pony. Yeah, when I first saw her, I'm like, that kind of reminds me of Sia.
And we're in the middle of watching her performance. I'm like, it is Sia. And Ray was like, oh my gosh, it is! It was just so great. And it was wonderful. And it was just wonderful. The voice work was wonderful. Everything was just incredible. It was an excellent film. There were, let's see, I would say that, of course, my favorite part in the whole film, sea ponies. Oh my god. The fact that they were actually the hippogriffs, that was wonderful. Shout out to Silver Quill. I mean, he's been, reviewing My Little Pony forever, and he's been a hippogriff forever, and now we actually have him, and sea ponies, or mer ponies, whichever one you want to go. What was your favorite, Ray?
My favorite part, and this is going to sound like really dark, but my favorite part was when Tempest had Twilight in the cage, the whole song.
Oh, during the song.
During the song. And,
that was
and the whole backstory behind Tempest and why she was the way she is. I'm a big fan of finding out why villains are the way they are.
Yes.
I couldn't have cared less about the Stormlord or Storm King.
Yes.
But Tempest, oh my god, my favorite pony in that movie.
Yeah, that was
even though she was the bad guy.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure that there's already a ship between her and Twilight being made, and everything. But yeah, I mean, when we found out that she had her horn destroyed by an Ursa Major, that was scary. I mean, heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. Yeah. I mean, Starlight's got nothing on her. I love Starlight.
Hey,
you love Starlight.
Starlight is my pony. From the series, Starlight's my pony.
Yeah, speaking of ponies, Rarity, my girl, love you. Oh my gosh, she was so cute in this film. Oh, and speaking of characters, can we please give a shout out to Spike, who was actually useful in this film? They turned him into a frickin' flamethrower. I mean, that was adorable. And he actually did some good. I mean, a lot of people figured in the trailer he was just going to be kicked around again. No, he actually had some good points. He wasn't overused. He wasn't, turned into an annoying character. He was wonderful. I love Spike. And then that little guy who was like Tempest's henchman, I forget his name. A lot of people thought he was going to be annoying as shit, but...
That blue hedgehog thing.
Yeah. Sonic's rejected cousin.
Oh, Lord.
he was so cute, and I was like, he just likes cake. Just give him cake or some pie. He's so sweet. And, and in the end, even though, he wasn't annoying, he was just cute. You mentioned he was kind of like LeFou.
He's like LeFou from Beauty and the Beast. That's what he reminded me of.
He's so cute, yeah.
Sans the gay part.
Yeah. That they just kind of shoehorned in, I feel. But that's another matter. But yeah, other than that, everybody was wonderful, loved it. All the characters were fantastic. Now, speaking on to the plot, some spoilers here, so hopefully, if you don't want to hear spoilers, bye! But we're going into some spoiler territory. Now, as many of you know who have watched the film, Twilight screwed up with the sea ponies, and everything, and afterwards got into a huge fight with Pinky, and that was literally almost had me in tears. You didn't see it, Ray, but I was almost going to cry. That was so upsetting. And what I noticed is that there was a part where Twilight's horn kind of sparked. And I was like, oh my gosh, does this have anything to do with why Tempest's horn broke? But of course, we found out that was not the case later on. But I was thinking, oh, maybe they're going to go into this territory. Maybe Twilight's horn is going to break when she gets her powers sucked out of her, or something like that, and eventually at the end everybody would get their horns back, everything would be all lovely and pretty. But that didn't happen, and all that. And we were also talking about the staff. That staff was interesting. What did you mention about that? I forget exactly.
I thought you were the one talking about it simply because the fact that it looked old.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mentioned that it seemed like it was a very old artifact, and yet it needed 4 princesses. But if we think about it, Twilight is new, and Cadence is also relatively new.
Compared to Celestia and Luna, yeah.
Who have been around for like 10 bazillion years. Aside from Luna being in the mood, woohoo, Lunar Pony, love it. And so, Mare of the Moon, excuse me, I got it wrong for a minute there. Shame on me. Yeah, I mean, it was, there's a moth. Go away. I'm keeping it in. I'm not editing this out. But yeah, I found it weird that there was a staff that needed 4 pony princesses that was made a long time ago, clearly, but there weren't 4 at the time. So I'm thinking that maybe this is just maybe a minor oversight, or you mentioned something.
It could have been some kind of prophecy. Yeah. Maybe there was a prophecy that there were going to be 4 pony princesses.
Yeah, and they just decided to skip over that.
It might have got edited out during editing because the film was actually pretty long.
Yeah, I mean, it was what, 99 minutes, I believe.
Oh, yeah. It was, I forget how long it was, but I was surprised at how long it was, simply because, I'm used to binging My Little Pony, but that was a really long movie.
Yeah, it was good, though. I mean, it was very, there was maybe one time I was like, can we speed this up a bit? But then I says, no, wait. The only reason I feel like that is because I know what's going to happen, and I was right. And, please forgive me, but I forgot what the cat's name was, but Taye Diggs did an excellent job. I think he's one of my favorite male characters in the series right now. I love you, Spike, but yeah, he was amazing. I thought he was adorable and everything. So yeah, and he redeemed himself and everything. So, and of course he became the Cat in the Hat at the end. Rarity giving him that lovely cape and the hat. That was so nice. And everything. And Pinky got her Hippo Queen.
Yes, the end credits.
If anybody remembers the ending credits, her dancing with the Hippo Queen. Oh my god, that was adorable. But yeah, this movie, oh my god, it was absolutely lovely. And it was fascinating. It was more than I really had hoped for. I mean, it had, things in it that I myself had thought of for, having a My Little Pony film. And there was only, one small part that I mentioned. Were there actually any small parts that you felt, you were going, can we speed this up like I did, or were you okay?
the only time I might have been like, oh gosh, here we go again, let's just get through this, was probably when they were with the sea ponies and they're doing the whole musical number with the sea ponies. I was like, oh, please, again. I mean, I know it's important, but
Yes.
can we just gloss this
Well, that
one
was
over?
just because you knew what was going to happen.
I was like, oh no, Twilight is going to mess this up. She's going to mess up so bad. She's going to try to steal the pearl or the orb. I'm like, no.
I was so hoping that she wasn't going to try and steal it. I was thinking that she was going to try and make a copy and like try and like take the copy, not the real one. Nope, not how it happened. But that was like major like I would say maybe kind of character development or just like really major drama.
Definitely major character development.
Yeah.
And here's why. We had that theme of the rest of the world is not like Equestria. And that was nailed home. But I forget his name too, the cat.
Yeah.
He nailed it home. He's like, listen, girls, this is not like your home.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is different. People are different outside of Equestria.
Yeah.
And so she really kind of took that lesson. She learned from it.
Yes.
But she didn't learn the right thing from it.
Yeah, and also sadly it was because she was under so much stress, and then of course that is Twilight, Miss Stress Inducer. But, I gotta say that, everything about the film was wonderful. The ending was wonderful. We'll try and keep spoilers away now because we're ending. But it was just absolutely wonderful. And it's actually quite funny. You learned something today. She didn't realize that Fluttershy and Pinkie were voiced by the same person.
No, I looked at it, I'm like, oh my god, they're the same person.
Yeah, you didn't have that reaction when you saw Applejack and Rainbow Dash were the same person.
I didn't even notice that.
Oh no!
I was looking at the ponies dancing on the screen for the credits, and I just completely missed I didn't even know. I thought I saw something weird about that, but it didn't click.
It didn't click.
Until I saw Fluttershy and Pinkie, and I'm like, no way!
And I actually had a thought that the reason why Fluttershy, she didn't have very many lines in the film, but she had her cute moments. She was there. She filled her quota in my opinion. But the reason I feel is because Pinkie had so many lines. She had to do a lot of screaming and everything. And the songs, she had to, diverse her voice. And I think I heard something somewhere that it's difficult for I forget her name, who does Pinkie and Fluttershy, please forgive me, says that it is difficult to do both of them at the same time, so that was probably an issue. But I could be wrong, I'm not sure. But yeah, and then of course we were watching the credits. We stayed for the whole credits, and we got to see nothing fascinating was at the end, but there was just this nice little Celestia raising the sun. It was worth it. And everything, and of course, I cheered for Tabitha St. Germain because I love Rarity. and Kathy Westluck for Spike, and Tara freaking Strong. Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
Yes. I'm good. We're gonna end this now, but I'm just going to say this, and I'm sure you're going to agree, and everybody who's listening, thank you, is going to agree that the fact that they had the original cast voicing the actual cast, the main six, and not, bringing in Selena Gomez or something to play Twilight.
Or other big names. Or getting that celebrity name.
Yeah, they did that with the new ponies and the new characters, that was perfect. But keeping the main cast as is was perfect, and I think it really says something to where voice acting should go. They shouldn't rely so heavily on big names and everything. I mean, for Pete's sake, if you're thrilled that Sia was in it, go see it because Sia's in it for a little bit. That's fine. She wasn't a big part, but she was there, and I'm actually wondering if Sia isn't a big fan of Twilight, because it seemed like whenever they were on screen, it was always Sia's pony and Twilight in some interaction, be it, the frosting on her clothes, the cage scene, and the ending when Sia was flying over the ponies in the concert. Again, I think I just added a spoiler. Whoops. But I mentioned spoilers before. So yeah, let's just finish this off with your last thoughts. What were your overall thoughts on the film?
My overall thoughts are basically, it was a really great movie, long movie, but I really, really enjoyed it, and I would definitely see it again, and I definitely want the soundtrack.
Oh yeah, and let's hope that if this movie does really good, which I hope it does, and I expect it to, we get another movie. And let's hope that in the next one we get our beloved second favorite pony, who is now over in Human World.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Sunset Shimmer.
Yes, we need Sunset back, because I actually, if many of you remember in my trailer when I was talking about it, I hoped that Sunset was going to be in this movie and maybe come through the mirror. It didn't happen, but you never know. There could be a sequel. Let's hope and pray. And so yeah, that's it for us for now. Again, go see this movie if you haven't. Even if you've had some stuff spoiled for you, this movie is worth it. It's wonderful. Oh, and I even got this adorable little Pinkie Pie collectible cup that I adore. So yeah, go see the movie and everything. And thank you so much for listening. And if you're good, Ray may just come back.
I would love to come back and talk about other animated films.
Yes, that would be great. And who knows? Maybe we'll even start going into some live action. You never know. Ooh. This might be 2D for life, but I'm open to budge a little bit. You never know. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm Rosetta Stone. This is Ray.
Hi, bye.
And you've been watching 2D for Life. Ta!